now into a full-fledged museum.
Yeah, COVID stopped the creators from traveling to big events around the world, but it made them stay right here in Broward County, and something bigger was actually coming for us.
Something much bigger. It's really cool. NBC6 anchor Trina Robinson has a look at this story.
You're entering the Island Space Caribbean Museum at Broward Mall. Co-founder Khalid Thompson starts our journey at their welcome wall.
So you'll see Dominican Republic in Espanol and papiamentu from Kòrsou. And so everyone feels connected once they step in the door. We're the first and only Caribbean Heritage Museum in the world, not just in the U.S.
The history lesson highlights the plight of indigenous people.
So just like there are Native Americans, we had Native people in the Caribbean. They look very similar. And we have a wonderful collection of pieces that were donated by people who had been collecting Taino artifacts. So some of these are more than 400 years old.
Incredible. Colonialism and the horrors of slavery. Part of this trip back in time.
The Europeans came to the Caribbean and found all this rich agricultural land, and they needed labor for that. So they brought in the Africans, and slavery, the model for slavery, even in the US, was started in Barbados. This crown was donated to us by a Maroon chieftainess. The Maroons were these freedom fighters from the various islands, these Africans who ran away into the mountains, and they led the resistance against the European colonizers. You'll also know of Toussaint Louverture, who led the Haitian Revolution, and Haiti became the first free black nation in the Western Hemisphere. So at the end of colonialism, slavery, and plantation life was emancipation. So these are some of the things that you would have seen in your grandparents' home on the farm. The Jamaica Gleaner is the oldest continuously published newspaper in the Western Hemisphere.
The C in Caribbean could stand for culinary.
It's the dablas from Trinidad, which is what they used to make bus up shut roti. And then the little one that looks like a cricket bat is from Barbados, and they use that to make kuku, which is their version of polenta, and that's their national dish.
Food is such a great part of the Caribbean story.
It is what people know the Caribbean for. It's either food or music, or Usain Bolt or Shaggy.
And you can see Jamaican Olympic runner Usain Bolt's famous cleats.
So every island has its own version of carnival or festivals or what have you. For the Bahamas, it's the Junkanoo Festival. Over here is a section that we call Caribbean American. But one of my favorite facts, 1 in 4 South Floridians was born in the Caribbean. A full 25% of us. And we represent places like Cuba and Jamaica and Puerto Rico.
Trina Robinson, NBC6 News.